Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Tie-In Theater. I'm your host, Hirozaku. I'm here with your other hosts, Cross Zeta
Hello there.
and Alice Ruler of Water.
Hello.
And we are here to talk today about Rockman, Programs of Light and Darkness. Rockman Battle Network.exe.
Yeah, this is specifically Battle Network. This is not original Rockman or Rockman X.
We're not watching the cartoon.
We're not watching the cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, we know we're not doing that at all. No, Jesus.
But yeah, I guess before we start talking about the movie, what have we all been up to? Alice, what have you been up to this week?
I have been doing a couple of things, but I've been watching some seasonal shows, right? And one of them is one of my favorite, an adaptation for Netflix of one of my favorite currently ongoing Some Things. That's right, Witch Thoughts. About the upcoming 20 wits having adventures in Japanese high school. I really like the manga. It has it's by the fucking Scat Dance guy, trained another Gintama guy. I like that guy's work because. Go ahead.
I prefer you call him the Kanata no Astra guy.
So true, so true. But no, I like that guy's work because he is more funny than like the fucking Gintama guy, and like Witch Watch is genuinely mostly very funny. But no, I've been watching the adaptation. The adaptation is fine. It mostly keeps a lot of the gags and humor alive. The animation is not bad. It's for some reason like Witch Watch is really episodic, right? Till like halfway through, so like most of it can be like spliced and everything, but like there's like a couple of chapters they adapt that like are like later chapters, but like it's fine. I think it does what it needs to do to be like a certain gang manga adaptation. That's like not the worst, and like it has a budget. I like a lot of those. Like it's I've been enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty okay. I feel like the flat art style with the pastels sometimes doesn't quite work how they want it to, but it seems pretty cool so far.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Zeta, what are you up to?
I've mostly been just continuing my playthrough of Metaphor Refantasio.
Oh yeah?
I've hit the I think 80-hour mark in that game. I'm almost near the end of it. Parts like I think like about like solid like 5-6 hours of my runtime is just me just like idling on the screen. Well, that's neither here nor there.
So do you learn that racism is bad?
Yeah, but also I don't think like that game is actually just about racism as bad as more or less is like how like the effects of anxiety and how that brings us to like do the worst shit possible.
Would you say that is the metaphor?
Yes, that is the metaphor fantasy.
Awesome.
I mean, like I do like most of the characters. A lot of characters are my little Blorbos. That's a Dogman Basilia. My little big Blorbo.
That's a pretty good design. I do like that Dogman. Lots of lots of Dogman in popular culture of various renown and controversy.
Actually, when I was actually like playing through, actually this is a different story, different part of the game where like I was going through one dungeon. I'm like, this dungeon design reminds me of a map in another Atlas game, and then I look at the map. I'm like, fuck you. You literally just stole that map for this.
Wait, is this the Persona 3 map?
No, it's an Entering Odyssey map.
I know.
There's also like steal from that. No one plays that game.
I mean, also like they're also just like that dungeon is designed though. Like, yeah, no, these motherfuckers are FOEs. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Anyways.
Yeah, sounds like you had your fun.
Yeah.
Well, I've been having my fun finishing my Victory Gundam rewatch.
Yo!
Yeah. I stood up to the victory, finally.
That show is
super sick.
Shoutouts to the
yeah,
queen.
everyone go watch Victory Gundam.
Shoutouts to Katarina Luce.
Shoutouts to Fuala Griffin.
No.
Nah, come on. You can never be too much of a woman.
Okay, I need to warn you. We need to cut this out, but the static is showing up again.
I think that's fine because that's a Discord problem and not a
Yes,
my
like
audio problem.
it's not actually hurting mine. Or I assume like Zeta Zeus. Like that's just yeah. I just wanted to warn you. Okay.
Yep. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Well. I'm sure that's fine. Let me just make a clap here so I know how to when to cut this out. Sorry for that. Brief interruption that got cut. But victory is great. I heavily enjoyed my time with it. It's it's got some of the usual issues you associate with that. Tomino is the least normal about women out of perhaps anyone who's ever lived and wrote anime, but I still think it's a pretty fantastic show, all things in all. Other than that, I feel like this movie has really inspired me to actually get back to my playthrough of Battle Network 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I managed to beat that entire game after in the time span.
I think it's because you're simply less autistic about how you want to beat that game than me.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe. Well, if we have nothing else for a week, why don't we collaboratively give it our best shot to try to sum up what's Mega Man Battle Network about? No?
Well, first I need to guess what's that Digimon.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Right. The fact is, I'm like, fuck. Was this Vegemon or was this an evolution of Vegemon? Yeah, come on, man. You need to actually answer if I guessed right or not.
You need to guess the fucking Digimon, Tequila.
I said Vegemon.
No, that is not Vegemon.
Yeah, okay. I got nothing. I'm blanking on the name.
Alice, do you got anything for this?
Let me look at this. Okay. Oh, that's sucking. Isn't that fucking Red Bearsimon?
Yes.
Angry Bearsimon.
That's fucking Red Digimon.
Yeah, that's
Red
fucking
Vegemon,
best.
of course.
Wait, is he actually called Red Bearsimon?
Yes. Yes.
I literally fucking did not remember the guy's name. It's like, amazing. I love this one. That's why this one's great. Like, Pokemon's not gonna name a Pokemon like Red Pikachu. That's why Pokemon.
What do you mean? Pika-Blue is really real, Alice.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting back to it, yeah. Mega Man Battle Network is a Rockman.exe is a spin-off of the Mega Man series. It's about a little boy in the cyber future where we all have little personal assistants called NetNavis, and his is Mega Man, and you can jack into the cyberspace with your NetNavi to fight viruses and do other cool stuff. I would say it's a fairly uncomplicated setting.
It's a kind of like very like, I wouldn't say it's standard, but it's very much like just I guess a more like 2000s core take on like the Battle Shonen kid like collectible toy mascot genre.
Yeah. Also, he's got a whole group of friends that he has alongside him, none of which really matter to this movie except for Anzen. That's Chode, if you are playing the games in English. Chode? His name's really bad in English.
The English dub to this is real bad. Don't watch it.
Yeah, no. Ooh. I can't imagine doing a podcast just covering the English dub of this.
Yeah, you'd have to skip like hundreds of episodes.
Or watch the entire show like out of order.
Yeah. For the games, you don't really have much choice. I don't think a lot of them have patches that would change around the names for you if you wanted to. So, rip. But yeah. He and Neto, as I will be calling him for this episode, are both net savers, which is like freelance internet cops. And in that role, of course, our main boy here has stopped several international terrorist schemes to like launch nuclear missiles at major capitals and things like that.
I think one of which he also stopped Dr. Regal in the previous show.
Yeah, Dr. Regal coming up. Dr. Wily, also a character in this, previous villain. You know who he is, hopefully.
Yeah, like every Mega Man thing, Rockman thing, this has all the Walkman guys. They so happen.
So I'm gonna launch right into our recap for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Our movie opens at the base pro shopping pyramid. I mean with Forte. That is base, if you're not familiar. He is floating in the dark of the undernet, but is suddenly swallowed up by a mysterious entity. In the real world, in England, I mean Kingland, we see a giant laser beam rapturing up huge swaths of the city in the pattern of an intricate circuit. We cut to the opening. Ned and his friends are competing in a tournament at a local amusement park, where they happen upon various other things, including their teacher at a Star Trek con and a Battle Spirits tournament, which is somehow real and canon to this universe.
Duel Masters.
Oh, it's Duel Masters? Damn, okay.
Secondly, also like one of the navis that Rockman was facing in this movie was everyone's favorite net navi, Football Man.
Of course. I don't even know if Football Man comes up in the games.
Oh no, he does. He does.
He does, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's an optional fight you can do.
Meanwhile, at the Net Labs, Majin and Net's dad are monitoring the Rapture situation as they survey various digital incidents around the world. With no other recourse, they decide to call in Net, who needs to go and attack the Triple Towers and destroy the Hikari Tadashi program inside. The Hikari program was software developed by Net's grandfather in collaboration with Dr. Wily, and together with the Wily program can be used to digitize living beings by putting them on a special network called the Spectrum. I wrote down here, Dr. Wily's trying to put everyone on the Spectrum.
So true.
Net gets into the Triple Tower building with his NetSaver pass and jacks Rockman into the mainframe. Inside, Rockman passes through various firewalls but is eventually waylaid by Forte, now under mind control. Suddenly, Colonel, another Net Navi, appears and tells Rockman to go ahead as he battles Forte. Rockman uses the Dream Sword program advance to destroy the Hikari program, but before he can finish the job, the giant entity Nebula Grey swoops in and absconds with the program. All three Net Navis jack out as a giant explosion goes off. In the real world, the Rapture started to assault Den City, horrifically disintegrating a woman right in front of Net and sucking up all his friends just as he calls them to ensure their safety.
Welcome back, Victory Gundam.
The scene goes hard.
Yeah. This
like,
has some
they really
that...
frame it as these people are just getting fucking obliterated.
This movie goes way too much hard for fucking the Battle Network movie.
Oh yeah, it's sick.
What if people died?
What if people died, but not really?
Parentheses, bottom text.
There's like some scenes where like I wonder if like some people that worked on a Rossi or something because they just go widely realistic for Battle Network, but yeah.
I mean, the thing about Battle Network is always that it's the weird tonal discrepancy of like Net going to stop some people who are actually just planting car bombs and doing robberies, and then his mom's gonna be like, oh, you always hanging out on the internet, make sure to do your homework.
Yeah, like the games have this weird dispensacy where like it's 50-50 besides we need to save the model from being like bought by a guy, and then it's like, oh, this guy wants to do terrorism, he has 50 bombs. Stop it, little aside.
Or no, alternatively, I have hijacked this plane, I will crash it.
Yeah, you need to stop 9/11, Rockman.
Speaking of Victory Gundam, his dad assures Net that his friends can be saved, so he needs to be his digital super gun for a little while longer.
Oh yeah, he does.
A meeting at the Net Lab, featuring the scientists, Lan, and the police chief, where Dr. Hikari explains how the Hikari program, with the help of the Wily program, can be used to digitize human beings, and if worst comes to worst, the entire world. The program was originally meant to extend human life in the digital world, though when Wily tried to sell it to the Amaropean army, Net's grandpa had it sealed away instead.
For context, in the Battle Network word, American and Europe are like one country for some reason. Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
The Battle Network world is so funny whenever they go to another country, because it's like a weird, strange, real setting, but also the political commentary it inadvertently does with the way it groups up countries is completely insane.
Yes.
The fusion of
Everyone
like
loves the voicism word.
yeah, no, ooh, yeah, no, like Amarope or Netopia in like the games. Ooh, ugh.
Remember Yumland, which is simultaneously downtown New York, Africa, and Switzerland?
Yeah, that's what I mean by voicism land. It's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like crazy how many offensive stereotypes they can cram into one location.
Oh,
It's
wait.
really funny.
Oh, this is like ignoring that in like Battle before that there's just a large Buddha statue in the background in Yumland.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Is like Yumland is like fucking the G Gundam zone where every national stereotype that's kind of on a scale of gauche to outright offensive is simultaneously true.
Oh, actually, do you actually want to know like the name of the Yumland in like in Japan?
Sure.
It's called Agia,
Oh well.
or you
Lol.
know, it's like a bit close, very close to Asia.
I see.
That's true, but also it uses a bunch of national stereotypes that are clearly not meant to be Asia, so who fucking knows what they meant by this? Ameripia is pretty good though. We are reaching like concrete revolution levels of the American army's relationship with Japan is not good. But yeah, suddenly the lab is assaulted by digital rods extending from the walls, and the villain, Dr. Regal, appears in front of the assembled crowd. He explains that he survived being destroyed at the end of the last show by turning into Data and later fusing with the digital entity Nebula Grey. Now set on revenge, he kidnaps Lan's dad to begin the final stage of his plan. Wasting little time, Ensign, Blue's operator, that is, Proto-Man, picks up both Lan and Laika, another fellow net savior, in a plane, and they fly off to the American army base where the experiments were originally conducted. At the base, Regal straps Neto's dad into some kind of torture chair, and this part is really sick. It's extremely brutal looking for what's happening here.
The device that extracts your memory.
Yeah, I mean, I point this out again later. It just looks like the fucking scene in Dead Space where you have to go into the eyeball torture machine. That's kind of what he straps his dad into. Arriving at the base, they initially struggle to get past its defense robots. They call up Majin, who constructs a dimensional area for them, allowing them to cross-fuse with their net navis and physically fight the robots.
Yeah.
Well, basically, they can Toku it up for a little while. This is also a later Battle Network gimmick they introduce at some point.
So we should mention this is technically an adaptation of Battle Network 5, which has like, it's a weird Pokemon gimmick thing. You choose Pokeman O'Connell. It doesn't matter in the anime.
Also, I mean, like technically, it's a soft thing. So, Rockman Access basically is the first show in that franchise that like allows like Nets to like turn into like fuse with Rockman and like fight like large viruses in the real world, because like a bunch of like I think Proto Dark Nebula makes or like Dr. Regal basically just like steals like the technology from like the Scilabs to like go fire large dimensional zones of like virus stuff to like attempt to conquer the world, and like Ned has to go like stop him.
I see.
So this sequel, this movie is like a spin-off of like the sequel show, a Rockman ExE stream, where the combat duo is approaching the planet, and Slur.exe is creating basically many comets across the world to like test humanities and the ability to like be able to like go and
Zeta, I think
approach.
this explanation might actually make this more confusing.
I know. I mean that's part of it, but like it is part of the background. Also, like the big thing about this is they have to gather the 13 people to like go face Duo, and everyone who gets marked with like the crest of Duo gets the ability to like be at the final battle, and as well as also having the ability to cross fuse with their own net navi.
But yeah, okay, they go Kamen Rider mode.
They go cover. I mean, this one they go is more Sentai moded.
Let's see. The gang makes their way through the base, sending Net ahead to save his dad. However, he runs into some kind of time wall, showing him the original work the scientists did here. In the past, a space-time resonance is also noted, and a mysterious man jumps through it into the future. Net moves further ahead, but is stopped by new, more powerful robots, when suddenly the mystery man, now slightly older, attacks the robots and shows Net how to disable them. The man identifies himself as Beryl, the operator of Colonel, a Net Navi that has helped Mega Man on several occasions. We find out the device that Net's dad is strapped into is extracting data that was programmed directly into his retina, and that is needed to unseal the Hikari program. This is really fucked up. Why did he program this into his fucking son's retina?
For safety.
For safety, of course. Net and Beryl reach the chamber with Dr. Hikari, but are unable to break into the machine he's locked inside. They send Rockman and Colonel into the core of the base computer system to save Net's father and finally stop Dr. Regal. Colonel holds back the viruses inside, while Rockman goes ahead to the chamber where Regal and Nebula Grey are waiting. Regal explains that in mere minutes he will reach his final form, and we see the world get overrun by the digital pattern, threatening to swallow everything. Suddenly, Forte breaks into the room, enraged at being put under a human's control, and he and Mega Man start battling Nebula Grey's main body. Though they fight it off for a while, they are eventually overrun by a massive amount of tentacles that Nebula Grey is emitting, and are about to be consumed by the program. Despite Lance's protest, Rockman offers up his ultimate program to Forte, an act Net thinks would be sure to kill Rockman. Forte happily obliges, and though it obliterates the cables around them, Forte finds himself unable to control the power of the ultimate program. Everyone can only look on in shock as a sphere of light consumes the two Net Navis, finally leaving a fusion of both Rockman and Forte behind. Everybody loves fusion.
Everybody loves fusion. Also, now that you're here in the movie to get the code, you can put that into Mega Man bound number 5, just so you can get the special cross fusion in that game.
Oh, amazing. That's really funny.
I think that's what they did. I think
that when you play the game.
I think that's why they did that. I don't think you get access to that naturally by playing the game in English. But I think they added that.
Somebody made a patch, so I need to hang them.
Yeah. Also, I think they patched that into the Legacy collection, so you're able to use it.
English-speaking BattleNet fans are always suffering at not getting any of the cool shit.
Oh no, that's just any thing with a Japanese exclusive promotional stuff.
Yeah. Although I feel like even if I was in Japan, I'd be really annoyed at local promotions and being like, "Hey, go to GameStop to get your Punk chip," and I'm just like, I don't want to go to GameStop.
Yeah, the only time I got it was fucking...
No, come on, Del Tequila. You don't like having to go buy a magazine to get four copies of card that you need for your.
I don't want to buy 4 Twinkies for my Final Fantasy 14 cosmetics. No, it sucks. It always sucks.
So true.
But check out this cool mount I got from lining up to get lining up this tea shop.
I just want to say, this last part of the movie, the animation goes really hard.
Oh no, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Really
I think
good.
It's actually quite well directed. It's very much garish digipaint and sort of wonky looking CG, but I feel it's some very nice shot composition in this. It very much looks like a movie, which is kind of in contrast to some of the other bits of the animation style here. It's cool. Forte Cross Rockman easily destroys Regal and Nebula Grey, and everyone marvels at his power. It's a very cool action sequence, but though they manage to beat the enemy and finally get Dr. Hikari out of the device, the base around them begins to collapse. Rockman and Forte unfuse, and before the space can collapse, Forte smirks, forcefully jacking off Rockman. I mean... God damn it, you, Cross-Zeta.
I can't believe you read that word for word.
I didn't. I even changed the wording on it before I noticed. You bitch. Man, you can't complain about any time I'm mean to you from now on, you know? You deserve it. You should feel bad.
No, I really don't.
You should jack out of this podcast right now.
Yeah,
Jack out.
Let me jack off right now.
Okay, cut this out, but I just want to say it's very funny that this is the movie that actually has made us talk the most.
I don't think I need to edit that down. It is kind of funny. Beryl manages to get Ned and his father out, but remains stuck inside the base himself. Though he reassures Ned that Colonel will always be there to help out Rockman, as he is the immortal Beryl. Insert sequence of him with his ass out here. I'm sure the Golden Kamuy Out author would consider Beryl within his strike zone.
Also insert the clip of the anime where you see Beryl's funeral.
Oh lol. But for now, everyone escapes the island and Ned reunites with his friends in Den City. The world is saved. And this is the end. So, I guess before we get into movie talk, why don't we run down some production stuff?
Okay.
Who made this movie for us, Alice?
That's Zeta.
That's me.
One thing, just one thing on my side. I think we need to mention this. This was this one alongside the Duel Masters movie, and there's like 5 minutes of this movie with the Duel Masters guy shows up.
Yep.
More like 5 seconds.
He shows up for like 2 scenes. There's like the thing at the start, and then like the fucking thing will with like Lan and like his friends.
I mean, he's not there. He's like in the background at most.
Yes.
But yeah, sorry, Zeta, go on.
Okay, so the director of this is Takao Kato. He's mostly the main director for most of the Bound Network shows and as well as the Star Wars shows. Also, weirdly, the person that wrote the series composition for Keijo.
Yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes you work.
Yeah,
you work as a writer. You put bread on the table.
The screenplay was also written by Kenichi Araki, who also did the series composition for most of the show, as well as the other as well as a Brave show of the Brave Commander Dagwon.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
That's
I mean, you know, there's definitely like crossover between the vibe of Dagwon and the vibe of everyone cross-fusing here, and I can see that.
Anyways, let me go over to the voice actor segment to list who plays what characters.
Yeah, now it's time for you really jack off into the mic.
Yeah. So Rockman is voiced by Akiko Kimura. Is Faerun in Inazuma 11 Go Chronostone. Yoko Sakisawa in My Hime. That one's for you, Tequila.
I don't remember who Yoko in My Hime was. I assume this is like a nobody character, but I have to look it up.
I think they look like a like school nurse character.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. She is very much a side character, but yeah. she does have some Yuri action going on with the other teacher.
I see. Net Hikari is voiced by Kumiko Higa. There's not much credits on her. But they voice Irina Woods in My Otome, and Mika Sato in Gene Shaft.
Yo, let's go! Gene Shaft mentioned.
Listen, I craft these VA segments for you, for the both of you specifically.
My hope would be that you craft these VA segments for the audience.
No, unfortunately not. I think it's funnier just to get a reaction of the two of you.
God damn it.
Laiko is voiced by Hiroki Yuki. Voices Michael in Oath Embassy and Gundam. Now I'll ask you this, Tequila. Who is Clotho Abur in Gundam Seed?
Clotho is one of the Gundam sickos. I think he's the one with the red hair.
I am genuinely surprised you remember that guy.
Yeah. The other Ashley
my problem is that I too many times have pulled the card on someone else of identify which of the seed sickos this is, so I think I actually know their names relatively well by now.
Well, we can probably cross-reference that later. Also, Laika also is Makoto Hyuga in All Evangelion.
Side note, very funny. I mean, like, Laika has some lines in this movie, but all the other Net battlers, aside from Net himself, are basically just here to be like, oh, well, I'm fighting these viruses. Go on ahead, Lan. They do this. They do this shit like 5 times.
Actually, so this is actually relevant because especially in Rockman Access, only 3 people could fuse with their navis. One of which is Leica, other one which is Enzon for blues, and Rockman and Net.
Yeah, I mean, this all makes a lot of sense for who they're featuring.
Yeah.
Not to take too much of my thoughts away, but I feel like it's a pretty good decision to not try to give all the other characters too much screen time, given the runtime of this movie. I feel like they really wouldn't have time to focus on anything if they didn't just make this movie about Net and Rockman.
This is not a feature length film. This is a double feature specifically.
Yes.
Searchman.exe is voiced by Jun Fukuyama.
Searchman is Leica's Navi.
Yes.
Man, because I'm watching Kamen Rider Gav, I have to try so hard not to call him Lakia. I had to correct this in my summary like 5 times. They even have kind of a similar vibe, no? They're both third rangers. Third riders, whatever.
So Searchman.exe as well, or Jun Fukuyama plays Lelouch in Code Geass, as well as my favorite Scrimbler in the current season of Carver Vanguard, Gabwelius.
I absolutely could not recognize Jun Fukuyama here, but it's also because Searchman has... Does Searchman have lines in this movie?
Maybe,
I watched this like yesterday.
Maybe not. I don't. I saw this on like Monday, which is like a whole work week ago. So who knows?
Yeah. It tells you about how much Searchman action you get in this movie. I'm pretty sure you get about as much Rockman using the Searchman cross fusion as you get actual Searchman.
Yeah.
You know.
So
sorry
true.
to all the Searchman fans.
Next one is for Enzon, as voiced by Mitsuki Saigo. Famously voices Elk in Dot Hack, Maria Ross in Fullmetal Alchemist, Takuto Shindo in Zoom 11, Revival in Gundam 00, as well as Opera in Iruma.
Also, there's one more. Asa voices
Opera in Iruma?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One more. Asa voices the protagonist in Soul Taker.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. I feel like, instead of watching these dog-ass movies, everyone should go watch all the obscure shows you've never heard of that we mention on this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think Soul Taker will be more interesting than half of the things we watch here.
Yeah, it has that Dorito chip spice.
Yes.
It has that. Go watch My Hime and Gene Shaft, and make up your own thoughts. I'm not telling you to watch them because they're good.
Yeah. No, you got to. Everyone has to watch every Naruto movie instead. Get hype.
I mean, I must say, I do actually like this movie more than most of the shows mentioned, but I'm making a point here.
Listen, I think like parts of this movie is like nice because it's brief.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this whole project is that, unlike my previous podcast, I generally speaking enjoy anime tie-in movies. In large part because they're often double features, and you can't... There's only so bad you can fuck up in 50 minutes compared to, like, 2.5 hours, you know?
Or, like, the eventual gun to our heads. Someone bring the Broly movie.
Oh...
That's gonna happen one of these days.
I am not that evil.
Yeah, I mean, exactly my point. You can only make a movie so bad if it's 50 minutes of, like, pew-pew fan service, look at the cool fusion action. Someone's gonna be in a movie exclusive, like Super Form. They're gonna do a cool move. This movie's, like, very coherent with its plotting compared to some other ones, so it's, like, very easy to follow. Like, get a guy, he's evil, briefly work with your rival, it's cool. It's everything you want out of this kind of franchise, really.
Okay, let me continue like the last 3 characters on this VA segment. So we have Blues, voiced by Masaya Matsukaze, voices Kazumi Onimaru in Carpet Vanguard, G-Nex, and GZ. Yasuhiro Hagakure in Danganronpa, Galio Baldwin in Gundam IBO, as well as your favorite character in 5Ds, Tequila, Divine.
Lol.
Iconic character Divine.
Uh,
That's way to 20. Did you know that 5Ds had to be changed because of a ghost? Fun fact. Totally real.
totally real. Can easily.
Please don't go spreading misinformation about 5Ds on the podcast. I already went on another podcast recently to do that all on my own.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway.
You can't see me saluting.
Forte is voiced by Keiko Nomoto. Only other major role that she voices is Shizune in Naruto. And let me ask you this, Tequila: who is Shizune in Naruto?
Shizune is that one ninja who has like snake associations.
No.
No, wait, is she the one in the dress with like all the stripes on it?
No.
It's the Tsunade's like assistant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Also,
sorry.
Also voices Tauntaun, the pig that she holds.
Oh yeah.
Lastly, you have Dr. Regal, voiced by Kazuhiro Nakata. They are Shoichiro Kuzuki in Fate. Let me ask you this, Tequila: who is Kagine Sensei in Bleach?
Is it like? I mean, you said Kagine Sensei. They have like one teacher for that class.
No,
I assume it's her.
No, it's the other teacher. It's the sports
There's
teacher.
not a teacher.
Yeah. I think they're only listening like 2 episodes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They are also Bear in Dot Hack Sign.
Oh, I love Bear.
As well as your favorite character in Victory Gundam, Tequila, Duker Eek.
Let's fucking go. Everyone's favorite. My favorite is Fuala, though.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, speaking of voice actors, the only one I was like constantly distracted by in this movie was Meijin being Keiji
Fujiwara, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it sticks out.
Yes, yeah, no, it's Keiji Fujiwara.
But yeah, okay.
And that's the VA segment.
Yeah, I feel like I already said a lot of thoughts about this movie. But anyone else want to like voice anything real quick?
I had a very good time. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, I had a very good time. If it like, although like I was like feeling that like, oh, this is like they just like combined 2 episodes of the show into a movie. Because there's like a very natural breakpoint like halfway through this entire like run where it's like, oh yeah, you could put this into 2 episodes.
I mean, that's very convenient if you want to re-air it on TV, though, is the thing, right?
That is 100% the case. I also like this movie. This movie looks nice. Like, it looks really nice, actually.
There's like parts of it.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. It's definitely like it definitely looks like a movie, is the thing.
Like parts of it like much more like a realistic like animation style, and like that's like really interesting how it plays with the animation for like more dramatic scene. Like, and actually like genuinely good digital action. It does like a lot in like 15 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, I really like all the scenes in Regal and Ned's dad in his base. All the framing of like the dramatic closing of the device around him is very well done. Like, a little touch that I thought was really crazy is how Ned's dad was bleeding out of his eyeball at the end of the movie. So like, man, that's a crazy detail to go for in your fucking movie here. I would have fucking cheered so hard for that if I watched this when I was 12.
Yeah, it's a very like this would be extra hype if you're like a little sad watching this movie.
Honestly, the most confusing part for me was like the one guy that's hanging out with the gang at the start of the movie who just has the most normal guy character design ever. I'm just like, this kid must be some kind of Bakura, because why are they hanging out with a background character?
Was the cameo of Shin Obita, or like the voice of the person that is the voice of the
I think he's Bubble Man. Well, either Iceman or Bubble Man's operator. Yeah.
Iceman. I think
yeah,
no, actually like no that voice actor is like fairly important. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the voice actor might be, but he barely talks in this, so I'm just seeing him being like, "Why do you look so normal?"
I think he's the cat in the later parts of the show. Yeah.
Actually, it's the earlier parts of the show. Because Iceman is like season 1, and his dad. It basically passes from his dad to his son for like the operator.
I see. That I thought it was really funny that their teacher is a Star Trek LARPer. That's a good detail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So checking the voice actor. The person that voices Hikari Toru, the operator for Iceman, voices Kaji the Lucent Victory Gundam.
Hello,
That's pretty good.
Stand up to the victory.
That is the victory.
As always, every week. So I feel like in my notes I have all caps every time somebody mentions a location because I'm just like, Kingland, Ameripia, China. That's the movie, by the way. That's them.
Yeah, no, it is specifically China.
Which, Jesus Christ. Also, if you just watch this movie on its own, extremely funny line of, he should have been thrown in the underland by the extraterrestrial Navi. Slur.
Yeah, Slur.tx, iconic guy.
Well, we need a way to like test every we need someone to test humanity's capability and see whether they should be allowed to live with like the current net.
Also, just like all the scenes with Enzan in this, I think are hilarious. Just based on, man, he's really mellowed out since the start of this franchise.
Oh yeah, no,
so normal now.
But his dad has people inside the American government.
Yeah. Military contractor Enzan.
No, it's not his dad, it's
evil.
him. It's so funny. He's like fucking Kai,
Yeah.
but it's very funny.
Yeah, his dad has like stocks in like fucking what's it now? What's the fuck? What's that American? God damn it.
Lockheed Martin?
BlackRock? Lockheed Martin. BlackRock.
Raytheon.
There's so many of them, is the thing.
But yeah, I feel like that's like most of my notes about the show. Oh yeah. There's also a point where they played fucking new type flash noise.
Oh yeah,
They notably played a new type flash noise, and fucking Mega Man still eats shit anyways.
Listen, Rockman's as good as fucking that's operating abilities.
I don't think that's entirely true, but I guess.
To be fair, Nets is actually a very good operator.
Yeah, I mean, he's just very good at a lot of things. Remarkably competent, like 12-year-olds, even compared to like a wonder child like Ash. But yeah, anyone got any concluding thoughts on the movie itself?
It was a good time.
Okay.
It was a good time. It was like
it
did not overstay its welcome.
Yeah, I enjoyed this the most out of all the movies we've watched so far, probably.
That's insane.
Wow.
I just think we watched a kind of just okay Lupin movie. Is the problem.
And then we watched.
And like a pretty okay Pokemon movie. And the fact is, I simply like Battle Network way more than I like Pokemon.
There was also not a
when the
film.
when the sci-fi guy has to like deal with the fantasy guy. It's amazing how you fucking ran like a fucking fantasy isekai project for like 40 episodes.
Sorry, you two need to not talk over each other. Sorry, Alice, you first. What did you say?
What was the first film we did? I already forgot about it.
It was the Conan movie.
The Conan movie.
Yeah, it's also that's a problem. We covered like kind of okay to middling movies in each of these franchises. So, yeah, no. Well then, we can move right into so. Do you think our previous movies' protagonists could solve this movie?
I think Ash, if he has the power of the aura and the power of like the ocean, should be able to like be able to handle the threat, but not like completely deal with it.
Yeah, I just don't know how he would deal with like the purely digital threat. Also, most importantly, Ash is by the laws of the universe not allowed to see his dad, so he could never save his dad from a predicament.
Yeah. He doesn't even see his dad in the end of the show.
No, it does not.
Which overall means I don't know. I feel like Lance's just kind of better than Ash at things. I feel like he's just more locked in.
Yeah. Pikachu cast down the boat.
Pikachu.exe. Or PikachuMan.exe.
Oh god, no. God,
Pikachu!
Pikachu Man!
That's good. Anyway, next thing.
Next segment. Are we just on like what we're gonna do next now?
No, it's what do you think this movie should be canon? This is basically canon?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this movie's canon.
This movie is extremely canon. Yeah.
Yeah, this is basically like that. To be clear, this is not actually standalone. This is basically just them adapted. We did not talk about this in the production corner, but this was basically made because there was parts of like the plot of Battle Network 5 that did not finish. So this was basically wrapping it up.
Some other stuff. Characters from this movie also like appear. A person that is thought. Actually, I think scenes of this movie are just gonna appear after like the second half of Rockman stream.
Yeah, so this is basically canon.
Yeah, this movie is basically canon.
It goes against one of our rules.
Should it be?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I think like cross fusion of like Rockman and bass is pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, they should. I mean, you know, like it's a hero villain fusion. It's cool. How can you not like it?
I would like to argue that Forte is not a villain. They are the cool they are the cool super rival.
Yeah,
that's true. They're they're the eviler of the two rivals that doesn't mellow out in the end and always kind of remains a dickhead.
Yes.
Which is, of course, the cooler of the two rivals. Yes. You know, if Proto Man is Lupe Sano, we can say that Bass is Fuala Griffin.
So
shaking my head.
So true.
Okay, now though,
let's pick the next movie.
It's time to decide what fucking level of suffering are we about to experience in the coming weeks.
Wait, we do not give the popcorn waiting actually.
Yeah. How many? You know what? I'm gonna give this a movie. I feel like this is everything I can expect. I'm giving it all 5 letters. This is a whole ass movie.
Same. This is an action movie, so yes.
I'm giving this 4 letters. I need myself a room to breathe for the top end.
Damn, just a movie. Okay, yeah, no, I get it, but I'm just like my expectations overall are pretty low. But like, I don't know. Maybe we'll hit like one of the really good, just like movie franchise movies, and I'll change my mind.
Well, yeah, you know, we'll do the second Macross Delta film.
God, yeah, I don't know. If worst comes to worst, I'll be like, oh, I'm giving this a movie plus an exclamation mark at the end. One extra letter.
Time to do the Kun Lagan compilation film. Anyway, select the movie, Zeta.
Okay, so for my specific one that I did is that for my next one what I replaced Rockman on my pick list is Yu-Gi-Oh! D-Sod.
Oh boy, can you go run down the current pick list of the 6 potential movies for next
so
week?
We got Dragon Ball Fusion Reborn, Naruto, the movie Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow, Doraemon, the Nobita and the Galaxy Super Express, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light, Digimon O2 The Beginning, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimension.
So much
Wow, that does not inspire confidence. Well, let's roll the dice.
Whoa, those dice!
To be fair, both my picks are pretty good.
Don't even remember which ones are yours. Okay, what's our result?
I got 5. It is Digimon O2 The Beginning.
Well, that gives me an opportunity to finally watch that movie.
I already seen that movie yesterday, actually. Not yesterday, last year, I mean, but yeah.
Yesterday, last year, you know how time is these days.
Yes. But time to end this podcast.
Time to wrap up. We've been tying you in and jacking you off, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Well, I gotta be somewhere. See ya.
See ya. そっちとちとりあえず笑って Yes Lesson 1始まり Oh Get it up, check it out It's on and on and on ほら ABC でも歌えばよ歌気分がコミュニケーション見は行く君が Win ちょっとの違いも大きく間違えて泣きたくなった Music Let it song for everyone 歌舞伎オキドキフーハーびっくりくるくるテーブル乾杯 Yeah カッパマッキロール1本ください Try 納豆は腐って
fresh 回るよハッピネスオクトパスはちょっとパスです How much how much いくらでおいくらですかそれじゃこの辺で終わりそう曖昧に言わない Yes, わびさびはわさびじゃないお辞儀して握手したらレッスン2始まり Oh, get it up, check it out, it's on and on and on ほら ABC でも歌えばいろんな歌きっと You big rising from your heart for everyone 秘密のいい言葉聞こえる Open your heart 溢れ出す Music play this song for everyone ABC でも歌えばいろんな歌魔法の呪文見は行く君が Win 私が行くのにあなたが来るなんて神も仏もないなら Jesus play this song for everyone Yeah, get my feeling, your feeling フォテand the melody together let the world sing naturally 同じ星に生まれ出会う肌の色の違い誤解生まれされた笑顔真実流る空に託す We fall in love and peace have just begun Universe